Well, ladies and gentlemen, here comes a match between Sergaljerk, the wonderful furry corporation, and SUAD, Alcoholocaust, the one that everybody loves to say kick, and nobody ever actually does. So, the Sino is up. People are going to warp at their various optimal ranges. We'll see who comes in just a few seconds here. And that's going to be the match timer as well. That Sino field will tell people when things are about to cycle down. Come on, spaceships. Let's see some carnage. Okay, first ship to warp in.
A lone Kestrel.
Following the Kestrel up with a Tristan and an Atron at range. Actually, some of these might be observers. I don't know. All right, here we go. So LEYIF coming in with Vexor, Caracal. They've got the Kestrel on field. A Pilgrim now from Drones 5, apparently. Juliet Moran playing around with one of those. SUAD coming in the other side. They are going to have a Tristan themselves, a couple of Tristans. Nope, make that 5 Tristans. So they're going to be going for some, looks like heavy drone damage probably. An Armageddon out on the field for them. They are running an Augurer for their logistics cruiser and a Mauler on their other cruiser. So let's get some stuff locked up and let's see who shoots who. I'm working on my first half right now. Okay.
Dang, I don't have skills to lock up everybody.
Oh, it's skills. Yeah. Ugh. Oh well. So we've got a huge flight of drones right now that is all orbiting Razor Clear in his Armageddon. So it looks like he's going to be using those drones to call the shots. Now they are mostly T1, of course, and they're all looking like mediums, hobgoblins, hammerheads. Yeah, that's all it is. Hobgoblin SD300, so some damping drones maybe. It looks like people are taking some time to close with each other, so we get to watch this a little bit. All right, first flight of drones has crossed the halfway point of the field. People are shooting, lasers are happening. Infiltrators are now starting to chase towards whatever they can hit. It looks like the Tristans are hanging way back. So yeah, this actually is going to be just a drone assist party as soon as Razor Clear manages to get on top of somebody. Let's see. So Savage Razors is shooting down. It's looking like stuff is aiming directly, at Razor Clear. They're trying to focus him down. Really, they probably ought to go for his friend. Let's see, I got the 2 Maulers. Where's my Augurer? I need to target that. That's going to be an important one. So it's a question of whether our Sergaljerk team here, with what they have, Vexor, Caracal, they're relying a lot on that kitey DPS, is going to be able to take on. It looks like they might go for the Tristans, actually. SUAD maybe losing one of their Tristans early. That's going to be Impunitas Umbra. And he is trying to kite back out of range. But of course, they can't kite back forever. I think we do have a distance limit from the Sino. All right, looks like Shinkyu pulling his drones back in. So they're going to have a drone party here, it looks like, trying to shoot each other's drones down. Tristan Impunitas Umbra still taking a bunch of damage, and he hasn't really been locked up or healed by that Augurer all that much yet. So he's into low armor. Razor Clear, meanwhile, is they're starting to burn him through shields now. And again, that's mostly going to be drone damage. It does look like the Armageddon of Series Steel is trying to run neutralizers, I do believe.
Looks like Impunitas might break here. He's getting into very low armor.
Yeah, he is.
He's into structure.
DPS down. That would be drone DPS down. We'll see. I gotta lock up Series Steel now with that Armageddon. Looks like both teams said to bring the same thing. Impunitas holding on by a thread, just the skin of his teeth here, like 2 HP left on that Tristan. Will it be the first casualty of this fight, or will he survive somehow? No.
He has broken.
Is down. So both Armageddons are now out of shields. They're both roughly at the same percentage of armor. It's going to be a question of who holds this one up first. I'm going to put my camera up here on our Armageddon to see what's going on.
He's entered armor here. They're starting to attack him now.
Yeah, they've been attacking who now?
Looks like there is some damage going on Razor Clear here. That Augurer is untouched.
I know, yeah. I'm a little concerned about that myself. Now, Augurers aren't going to be like some crazy, T2 Guardian setup with insane ancillary reps and stuff, but they will be able to supplement the local tank that I'm sure that Armageddon has fit quite a bit. So for them both teams to start pouring all their DPS on the battleships, I don't think is the right call just now. Taking out support first is probably a better idea. But nonetheless, SUAD probably has the better damage at this point. A lot of their drones are now getting in range of the Geddon of Ceres Steel, and we'll see how Ceres' tanks holds up. Does Ceres, meanwhile, have any kind of Logi on him? That's the question. And I don't see Logi frigates or Logi anything to help Ceres out, so maybe Ceres is just relying on that local tank, or maybe it's going to be like RR Vexers. So far, though, it's not holding up at all. I think Ceres may actually go down here, and it could be the Newts are heading the other way. Maybe the Newts are actually heading from Razor Clear straight to Ceres. I can't actually tell, honestly, which way those things go. As it stands, looks like there's also webs down on Savage Razors, the Caracal, so he may start eating some DPS pretty fast. Ceres getting some reps back on now. Looks like he does have a local tank, but I think that local tank...
I don't think he can out-tank it.
And I don't think it's an ancillary. So it's going to be something he's trying to perma-run, but it's going to, he'll be able to tank for longer, but he'll be able to tank less. It's kind of the idea. Razor Clear down to just about the same armor percentage now. He's probably going to be catching reps from his Augurer. And yeah, I'm not seeing any rep indicators from the Vexer here, for example, of Treacle Fox. I could just be missing them with my eyeballs, but I don't think so. Meanwhile, though, Ceres is back up into full health. It looks like the damage has actually switched over to Savage Razors. They realize their mistake now. They can focus down that cruiser a lot faster. He's gotten into range, and there
are more drones on him now.
Caracal. Taking out Caracal is pretty good. You knock a lot of DPS off on the field. I'm trying to check him out now and see whether he is... what kind of missiles he's using. It's not easy to tell all the time, but that could very well be a flight of lights.
Yes.
So someone from Sergaljerk just looked me up and started blapping the center ship. I suppose I do have the SUAD ticker, so there's reason for error there.
Perfectly fair. It looks like another Tristan maybe going down now for SUAD. They've finally gotten some DPS down on Ice Cold Sir. Ice Cold actually moved his ship within range, so where most of the rest of these Tristans are still trying to hang back, Ice Cold has flown right up next to Razor Clear. And is starting to eat some serious dirt. I think he's going to go down real fast. Razor Clear, meanwhile, a little over half armor, and he's not repping all that much. So the DPS just might take him out. We'll see. Maybe he's bait tanked. Maybe. But there goes another Tristan.
Alstra Fellerus Kestrel is taking quite a bit of damage as well. He's burning away from all the other ships now. Looks like he's burning out of range.
Yeah, it would be wise of him. Try and get some of that shield recharge down. I wonder, what does he fit on that Kestrel? You think he's just running lights?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Well, so far, I don't want to call this yet, because this is, like, still somewhat close. They're going to start, I think, losing this Caracal. If that goes down, that's a lot of DPS done. But and those in the Vexer now. Treacle Fox is finally taking some damage. So there's a lot of split DPS going onto the Sergaljerk team. Meanwhile, they are still doing a pretty good job of focusing down one target at a time on SUAD. Razor Clear does finally catch some reps here from that Augurer. And in fact, that Augurer's probably been working the whole time. He hasn't even been touched once again. It looks like Sergaljerk just think maybe they can still power through him. Caracal of Savage Razor is looking pretty close to die. And Ceres Steel has not even been targeted recently. His shield have actually regened a little bit now, so... I think if there's a 10-minute time limit here,
we're coming up to that.
Yeah, we are very much coming up to that. And these teams just haven't been able to apply the damage to each other. Tristan play was cute. A couple of them have gone down. In fact, are those the only kills right now? I think they might be. Did Sergaljerk lose anything? So far, I'm thinking they didn't. The one Kestrel did manage to burn himself away. Nobody really got webs on him, so... Savage Razors also low shield, low armor, but he has also burned away. The drones are not able to aggro and to reach him. Razor Clear down to 30% armor or so, and he's just not catching those reps. So yeah, I'm starting to think maybe actually Sergaljerk has this, and we're going to see SUAD get kicked out as well, which makes me sad because I want to see the Drone V versus SUAD grudge match. That's really what I was here for. So screw this, I'm leaving.
Oh, looks like Treacle is starting to burn down a bit.
So that's a signer down.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This match could go on all day. I don't know how you want to call it.
Yeah, looks like Treacle just exploded.
That was after the sign-out, so I don't know what our MC really wants to happen here.
Sign it down, sign it down. Let's hold this fight up.
So how do you pick a winner out of a fight like this, where one side lost 2 Tristans and the other side lost a Vexer?
I mean, when did dude, I don't know. I was really expecting more explosions.
Yeah, I think both teams decided on a tanky, kitey sort of setup that just they weren't able to apply the DPS to each other.